it's me Das, and I'm back with another video. So y'all, today's video is a story time. Y'all know that's what I like to do, and it's about my life, how I grew up, where I grew up, and it's a a message to teen moms, so 2 in 1 basically. So I think I'm gonna start with my life and then go into the message, because it's like, you know, just like grow. So let's get into the video. Alright guys, so if you didn't know, I live in Israel. I was raised in Israel. I was born in the US, but I came to Israel. I was 1 in 4 or 5 months, so all I know is Israel, y'all. I don't really know the States. So as far back as I can remember, I remember stories. Everybody remembers stories. Well, they don't remember stories, they know stories. They don't actually remember what happened. But we came to Israel December 25th, 2001. See, I was born 2001. I was 1. Yeah, so we came to Israel and we moved. I live on the village. It's like, yeah, village. So we came to Israel and we've been living in the Hebrew Israelite community. So y'all, I'm just like, I guess I'm gonna just give y'all little milestones, I guess you can call them, or like things that happened, well, stories that my parents told me that happened. I get to the point where I can actually remember what happened and where it happened in, you know, like my high school life and my junior year life, junior high life or whatever. So y'all, y'all see this scar on my face? Is this the right side? Yeah, this scar on my face. I got this when I was 2. I was playing on the wall, and this I do remember, y'all. Like, I definitely remember this story. Like, this is something my parents didn't have to keep telling me the story for me to remember. I remember this. Is like a trauma in a way. But I was playing on the wall by the side of my house. It's like a wall, and you can fall off the wall basically. So it's like a wall, and then it's like an open space where you could play at, but then if you fall off the wall, you're going down, you hitting basically. If y'all get what I'm saying, like, I'm trying to explain it. So so me and my sisters and some of their friends were playing on this wall. Mind you, I'm 3. I'm right next, no, I was 2, I think. 2 or 3. I don't remember the age, but I remember the story, y'all. So I'm 2 or 3, and I see this mirror. Everybody playing a game. They playing, and I don't really have nobody to play with because there wasn't no kids my age there, basically. So I was 3. I was playing with the mirror, and then my sisters and them like, leave that mirror alone. Stop playing with that. Don't touch it. So I'm like, all right. I stopped playing with it. I started back playing with it again. They like, leave it alone. So she called my mom and she like, tell her to leave the mirror alone. So my mom told me to leave the mirror alone, and I'm like, all right. I stopped playing with it for a second. So then I picked the mirror up and I walked to the edge of the wall, and I was like doing something, and I lost my balance standing on the wall. The mirror fell and I went tumbling after the mirror. Once the mirror hit the ground, it was in 1,001 pieces, and I fell on top of those pieces, and I got this scar. This scar is like so much better, y'all, because it was like down here. All of this was like a scar. It was like all of this, and the doctor had told me that I was so close to losing my eye. Like, if it was like a centimeter, an inch closer to my eye, then I would have like lost my eye. So Y'all, that is a blessing. I have two great working eyes. Whatever. So that happened, and I've had this scar ever since. And this scar has some stories to it, because when I was like in elementary school, I could say elementary school, I did not go to a actual school. I was basically homeschooled. But because we live in a community and all the kids play together and are together, so we were on a village. Like, it's just like a whole bunch of kids, y'all. Kids just talk about kids used to talk about me, like, because I had a scar. They would like call me Scarface and stuff like that. Y'all know from Lion King, they used to call me that. That was like one name. And y'all, my sisters used to know. My younger sister and my brother, like, they are right under me. Those are the two that's right under me. And y'all, they used to call me, they used to sing songs like call me Scarface and stuff. Not kind of, it just like made me not like people. It just made me mean, basically. I could say it made me mean, because people used to always talk about me, so I just became mean. Like, I was just a mean person, a mean little kid. Like, I didn't talk about people when I was little, because I didn't want people to talk about me. But I would do like little mean stuff to people, like evil little stuff. Like, if I see a baby walking, like, because like I told y'all, we live in this big community where everybody is around. It's like safe for kids, just like, you know, move around and be free, basically. It's pretty safe. It's really safe for kids to move around and be free, and just like, so you will see little kids, like I will see somebody younger than me walking around, and I will do like little evil stuff. Like, I will take their snacks and throw them, or like tell them their Ima left them, or, you know, just like do little mean evil stuff to kids, because people used to do it to me. So I'm like, older people doing it to me, so I should do it to little kids. That's basically how I thought, or that's just what made me feel good. So I just got used to being called that name. Like, everywhere I go, people will call me that, and I got used to it, basically, in a way. And I guess once I got into junior high, that's when I went to an actual public school, and that's where I met like most of the people that, not most of the people that I know. Well, we all live in one big community, so I basically knew of them. I knew of them, but I didn't know them. Like, I saw them walking around. I went to dance class with these people, but I didn't know them, you know, after school activities, but I didn't really, like, you know them. So junior high came, and I was 12. I went into junior high at 12, because our educational system here is you do 6 years in elementary, 3 in junior high, and 3 in high school. So I was 12 when I went to junior high, and I thought being bullied back by my sisters and brothers was like bad, y'all. I went into junior high, and I was treated even worse. In my class, it was a whole bunch of boys and like a handful of girls, and these boys were so freaking mean, y'all. So mean. And they used to they used to talk about everybody. Like, they used to do real like slick stuff. They'll stand up and they'll be like, y'all, who the cutest girl in the class and who the ugliest girl in the class? And they would like name girls like from the cutest, and that's like, to be in a class and hear somebody just like tell you ugly, that's like so. And I was little, well, young, and I used to like let that stuff get to me. But I was the type of person that I would like never cry in front of nobody. I would like always keep my stuff to myself, basically. So like, they would talk about me, and I would like you know, act like it didn't bother me. I'd be like, or I wouldn't say nothing, or I'd be like that's so dry, or y'all just so dumb, y'all don't, you know. I would come back with them with like, I come back at them with stuff, or I just like leave it alone. Most of the time I left it alone because I'm like, I'm not about to get into this, because I might just bust out and start crying. Like, that's the worst thing for like, if you're getting bullied, the worst thing for you to do is start crying. The worst, because that like just make them happy, it make them feel good, so they just like keep going or whatever. So y'all, junior high was like a crazy 3 years. I actually liked school. That's the crazy thing. I love school, but like I would go to school every day, and every day was something new. Like, once they used to call my friend Bigfoot, because she had a lot of hair on her body. They used to call me Coffee Teeth. Like, where do these kids come up with this stuff? What is a coffee teeth? Like, and they used to make a chant and like sing it during class, whatever, or throughout the day. Yeah, it was a struggle, but like I loved going to school. Like, I love to see these people, and I like love to be at school with my friends or whatever. I was just like a social person, even though motherfuckers didn't like me. Yeah, like ain't nobody used to like me. They used to treat me like so bad, but it was cool because I was like at the time I was like, you know, mad or whatever, but I let it go, and I get up every morning and I go back to school all happy, you know, whatever. And that's just basically how my junior high school years, like those 3 years went. It was like nothing. I think at the end of junior high is when I like got my first crush. The funniest, I'm not saying no names because they don't need to know that. They don't even know to this day, and they still don't need to know that. But I got my first crush. It was with somebody in a class over me. No, a class 2 years over me. Somebody in the class 2 years over me, and I thought this dude was so cute. You know, like today, you look at stuff, you're like, what? You thought that was cute? You thought that was... And at the end of like my last year in junior high is when we started, when I like started dancing like a lot, because I did before, but it wasn't like on a regular. It was like an after school program, basically, like every other day or twice a week. But once I started dancing like on a regular, like every day, I went to a my mom had sent me to a dance school kind of thing that was about 40 minutes away from home. It was like ballet, and I was in love with it. Like, I love dancing, so I was so happy when my parents were able to send me over there, because like we ain't have it all, y'all. We had what we needed and we wanted sometimes, but we ain't have it all. It's 12 of us. I have literally 12 brothers and sisters that my Ima pushed out her, but it was 12 of us, and then it's 4 extra because my friend passed away and she had 4 children. She had 3 boys and a girl, so my mom basically adopted them, and they've been living with us since. The youngest was 4 when she came to live with us. So y'all, it's been a house full of people my whole life basically, and I've known them my whole life, but like when they came to live with us, it was different or whatever. So my like, it was a house full of people all the time, and at the beginning my mom didn't have 12 kids. Obviously we didn't just come at one. It like grew every like year or every 2 years. My mom would have a child. I got to a certain age, I'm like, is this lady still out here pushing out kids? Like, enough is enough. But every time you would have a child, I will fall in love with that child, because I'm like a children's person. I love kids, y'all. I do. Cause like children are, well, not children, babies are so precious. Like children are bad as hell, but babies are so precious. Like they are like the purest things in the world. Like what is that? But anyway, so I started dancing, and my mom like was able to send me to this dance school because it cost, y'all. It wasn't just like, it cost. So I was like so happy, so thankful, and I would like put my all into it. You know, I would go every day. I'd be on time. I'd be in here. I cared about that more than I cared about school, y'all. Cause I'm not a school person. I'm not gonna even lie. I'm not gonna act like I was in there getting straight A's. No, I was not. I was not even paying attention in school. This is not nothing good, but everybody is not school people. Like everybody don't learn by being set. Everybody don't learn by like putting kids in a box and teaching them this, and you know. So that wasn't like for me, even though I graduated with pretty good score. My mom was able to send me to this school. Like things, I was like happy. I became happy, and everything in my life, for some reason I feel like everything in my life started to change. Like in school, people wasn't talking about me as much. I was not like, you know, bullied on as much, and I was just happy. For some time I was just happy. And around that time is when when we started this company in Dimona. Well, we didn't start it. The person that started the company, he had a company somewhere else, but he wanted to start a company in his own community because he was a part of our community. He wanted to start the company in his community with his own dancers or whatever. So he started the company, and that's how, well, yeah, that's how the relationship between me and my baby's father started, and that's how it like grew. From that company, basically. So once we in high school, y'all know high school. High school is those are some crazy years of your life, y'all. Like, because you are going through puberty like crazy. You are horny as I don't know what. You just like emotional as I don't know what. It's like you are so many different, it's like so much different stuff that you are in high school, and it's like you all of this, and then these people want you to come to school for 8 hours a day and listen to them. Like, I don't even listen to my parent at home. I'm always fighting with my mom at home. What makes you think I'm about to listen to you? Like, nah, because y'all know when you a teenager, well, for girls, well, for me, I know me and my mom went at it day and night. Like, she would wake me up in the morning and I would get mad because she woke me up and waking me up to go to school, but I was mad because why are you waking me up? Let me sleep. Like, that's her job, but I didn't want her to do her job. I wanted her to leave me alone. So we was always at it. Always at it. Me and my mom was at it every day during my high school years or whatever. And high school was like a joke, y'all. It was something. But we were in this company and I was dancing, I was happy, and I was just like at a happy point in life. And y'all, people started telling me I was cute, so I was like, cute? Because everybody used to always tell me I was ugly, and people started telling me I was cute. I'm like, yeah, I'm cute? Like, what? I started taking pictures of myself. Like, I started filming myself. I felt cute. Nah, for real. But I did feel cute. But my high school years is when I became closer with like people in my class. I started to talk to people more because, y'all, I didn't used to talk to nobody. I used to just tell on everybody. Like junior high, I was just a snitch. I would just tell on everybody. They will do something, I'll tell. They'll do this, I'll tell. I'm like, I can't get y'all back with words because I ain't fast with words, but I'm gonna get y'all in trouble somehow. They'll do something and I'll be like, yeah, it was him and it was him and he jumped off of there and he did this and he hit that. I was like a snitch. I didn't care. I was still a snitch in high school, but it wasn't as much, but I was still a snitch. But who cares? Like, y'all should never been messing with me. I wouldn't tell y'all. But around the end of my first year in high school is when I, you know, started being ignorant, a little crazy. Being sexually active, if you gonna put it like that. Not okay. Is when I actually had sex for the first time. Not for the first. Y'all, that's another story. But y'all get what I'm saying. And from there, y'all, I started feeling myself, y'all. I started feeling like I was like on top of the world. Like, sis, calm down, tone down a bit, because I was doing the most. Like, you're doing the most, sis. Calm down. But yeah, I started feeling myself. Y'all know how you get. You definitely start feeling yourself like, yeah. And you said what? Like, come for me. Come for me. I'll fight you. Nah, but yeah, it was cool. That was like pretty. And once I got to like, after that year, I was like, I became, because our classes were but so small and we had like only 2 people in our classes, it was kind of it was like everybody started, we basically started to grow up and like, you know, like, who in high school is calling somebody coffee teeth? Like, who does that? But we started to go up or whatever, and people started to become friends with me, or acquaintances. I say acquaintances. But y'all, I feel like them boys only was trying to be my friends to do nasty stuff with me, because I was a little hot chick. So, well, you know, doing the most. Like, calm down, sis. You are doing the most. Nah, but I was a little hot chick in high school, so they started being my friends so they could do nasty stuff. But I started to get more friends and I started to get close with people. I started to talk to people. It was like, I was just like living basically. I was happy. I used to be so bad in school. I would get up every morning and go to school and not do nothing. Like, who gets up out their bed, get dressed, go to school to go to sleep? Like, I only slept, or I would be in class with earphones on. Like, the sense, like, just stay home. What are you doing here? My teachers used to hate me, but I started to get a little serious in my senior year because finals, and you know, I had to take those. I had to pass to get full by group or whatever. That's what you get here. So I had to pass those. So I kind of got like, you know, serious or whatever. I got serious, so I started doing my tests. I never did homework. I'm not even gonna act like I did homework. I never did homework. Homework is for stupid people. Like, don't do homework. Let me stop telling y'all crazy stuff. But nah, I can't stand homework. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. If I didn't understand it in class, I'm not gonna understand it at home. So I'm not doing it. And I never understood anything in class because, as y'all know, here you learn in Hebrew. Like, everything is in Hebrew. And I was homeschooled for my whole life, for half my life. So once I went to junior high, I went to there basically not knowing anything. I didn't know Hebrew, so it was hard for me. And I was just like, and people was like being mean to me. So instead of me focusing on school, I would just focus on what can I do to make these people stop talking about me, or, you know. But by the time I got to high school, I kind of knew the language more, but it was like still a struggle, you know. It was still kind of a struggle, but it was better. So I could like understand more. I just was being bad on my own cause. Like I just wanted to be bad. But senior year came and I'm just like, I was hot as I don't know what, talking to people, doing crazy stuff. I was disrespectful is I don't know what. Like I was disrespectful when I was ugly. Like why are you being disrespectful when you this ugly? Like get it together, sis. Like I used to talk crazy and I used to be really mean to like everybody. Like I was just like a mean person because I don't know, I was just mean. Like get out my face, why are you talking to me? But I kind of got serious with school. Well, not with school. I kind of got serious with my testing and like learning for the test, because everything is about taking tests in like these educational systems nowadays. It's like they don't even care if you're smart. They don't even care if you're learning something. All they care about is you passing a test. So that's what I did. I passed a test and I got good grades for those tests. And at the end of my senior year is when I got pregnant or whatever. So my life had did a flip. I flipped like 3 years ahead of everybody else, y'all. So it was like, you know, different. And life was different. Everything had changed for me. I was like a new person basically. I had to be a new person. I had to change because I'm about to go into a point in life where nothing mattered but this child. Like, so I had to, you know, get my shit basically. But my message to teen moms, teenagers, just like y'all you just want the best life for your child. As a mother, you just want the best life for everybody. And if you are not ready for this life, then don't do it. Don't do it, because regret is the worst thing a human can have. Like regret is so heavy. It just weighs so heavy on you. Like if you're not ready to put everything you have aside and think about this child day and night, like if you're not ready to wake up in the middle of the night, and not just while they babies, because my brothers and sisters is grown. Like I got some grown brothers and sisters that be up in the middle of the night, you know. Like parents, your job never stops. And it's like people be like, yeah, till they turn 18, but sis, I'm 19 and I'm still living in my mother's house. Like your job never stops. So from the day you decide to have that child until the day you are no longer living on this earth, you don't stop. Like your job does not stop. And you have to be prepared for that. You have to put in work. Like this stuff is not easy. You have to put in work for it or whatever. You have to give these children the best. You have to give these children the best that you can give them. You have to be the best for them, because these kids didn't ask to be born. You decided to birth these children. Like it was your decision. You could have did a lot of things. You could have got rid of your child. You could have not been you know, acting crazy in the beginning or whatever. But my point basically is, we not stupid. We grown. We are on a different level in life. And if you want to go hang out and be with your friends and, you know, party, then use a condom. Get on birth control. Or get an abortion. Any of those. Because y'all, let me tell y'all, I love to be with my friends. I love hanging out with them. Like when I can, it's fun, you know. Get some time. But it's not ever a time that I'm not with my daughter that I don't think about her. And people always saying that's because you don't. People were basically saying it's because I only had one child. That was the reason why I was like always thinking about her or whatever. I didn't feel like, wait, that way. But my message to teen moms is, if we are going to be teen moms, then let's do it with our heads. Let's not bring children into this world and not give them 110 or 120% because that's what they deserve. No child asked to be here. You chose to bring them here, so be the best mother that you can be. I mean, everybody is capable of being 100%. Everybody is capable of giving their 100%. So let's just give it for the kids. Let's just give these children 120%. No child should feel empty. No child should feel empty, and not materialistic things. Like, I'm not talking about things. I'm talking about time, attention, love. Like, those are the most important things that a child need growing up. So as mothers, let's do that. Let's be that person for our children. Let's give them everything they need and should have in life. With that being said, all the great teen moms out there, shouts out to y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it helped you in any way. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you next video.